Hello Valkers, I'm back. I've got some juice back in my phone because I've got my power bank with me. Didn't realise I had it, but I did have it with me, and thankfully I've brought a cable to charge it up as well. So just wait for one or two to come on, just in case you are coming on. And if I go this way, I'm just on the Highfield Bridge now. It goes over into Farnworht. There's the motorway that side, and the motorway that way going out towards Preston. So I'm walking over the motorway bridge from Highfield back to Little Alton. And as I said earlier on, when I was on the estate, the trading estate, which was Oak Hill Trading Estate, and you could look out, and I said, there's the Rooks over there. This is the other side of the Rooks. So many of you will have been down this area, I'm sure, at some point or other, and may well remember what this area was like. I don't know if you recall, probably wouldn't know it was there, but just there, just down that dip there, used to be a pond. And my brother, Craig, who I've spoken about a number of times, used to go in that pond and pick out snails for ponds. I had a pond and he used to pick out snails and drop them in there, which was good. I'm going to take us down this way because I've not been down this way before, but just up there, up that end just there, is the Dukesgate Pub, and the start of the new estate, as it were. So I'll just have a look on this sign because I've not been down here before, ever been down here. This is my first time, so I haven't got a clue where we are at the moment. But there's a sign you can all see on there, Ashton's Field, and it takes us. Where are we at the moment? We are here. We're just here, so we can go all the way around here if we wish, and it brings us out to Grosvenor Road. But if I do that, then all you're going to see is woodland. So maybe what we need to do then is go on the road and not go this way. But there's another sign, Linishaw Loop Line. Obviously this is an area that's not been beaten up, battered and stripped apart by any undesirables. So yeah, it tells us that if we go to the left of where I am now, we can go to Cleggs Lane and Linishaw Loop Line. If we go right, we can go to Linishaw Loop Line, heading towards Walton, and right hand side, Oak Hill Trading Estate. So had we carried on walking up Oak Hill, then we would have come onto this path here, which might have been a good idea. What I did instead, over the bridge over there, which is Highfield Farnworth, I cut across off the main road from Walton to Farnworth, turned left, can't remember the name of the street, but I remember Mark Potts used to live on that street. Mark Potts being one of the guys that went to school, he used to live on that street, and that's what I know, where I know that road from. So I'll not go down the park today. I haven't been down there before, but I will go this way, and then you can see the Dukesgate Pub and other bits and pieces. Somebody was about to come in here and drop some stuff off, maybe, I don't know. So there was the little pond where my brother used to go and get snails and stuff from, and I'm just going along this side now, making my way across down to Cleggs Lane. And there's quite a good network of walkways, paths around here. There's another one just there. So if we were to go down that way, we'd have a woodland walk path down there. Says there's a sign there, says danger, steep embankment, deep water. So I suppose you need to be quite careful if you are going down that way. Hazel Fleming passed you over the bridge. You should have beeped, you should have stopped and said hello. Would have been good to see you. From a distance, of course. So on the left hand side here is another little estate. Can't remember the name of the company that used to be here, but I think they used to manufacture things, and that has now almost stopped being an estate, although there are one or two companies on there, but I think it's now one of the travellers' campsites. And you'll see on the left hand side, just there, just across the roundabout, where a number of the caravans and the prefab living accommodation is. They keep themselves to themselves, which is great. A few of the fairground rides there. So yeah, you can see there's a bit of building work going on down there, so perhaps there's a lot of traffic coming in and out of here, considering I didn't think there was a great deal of business down there, but clearly there is. So this is Ravenscraig Road. That's the Ravenscraig estate. Across there is what's called the four fields. Apparently it's 4 playing fields, football fields across there, where a lot of football is played. And then across there, some of you might not know, if you've not been to the area for a while, the Dukesgate Pub. That was built at the same time as the new estate. I keep referring to the new estate as the new estate. Clearly it's not the new estate now. It's now an old estate, but I think it was built, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was built around about 1980-ish. I was about, I don't know, 11, 12, was I, back then? As I say, we used to, might have been a bit later, 81, 82. No, when did I leave school? Left school in 85. So yeah, it'd have been about between 80 and 82. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Somebody with a far better memory than mine. I think it was built, all that area across there, I think was built around 82, 81, 82, somewhere around there. And then we've got a couple of little shops over here. Razzie's Indian takeaway and the convenience store next door. And then of course this takes us up to what was the Stumble Inn. And before that, anybody know what the Stumble Inn pub, left hand side on Cleggs Lane, opposite the petrol station? Anybody remember what that was called? I'm just going to move you to the side because I've got people in front of me. And again, just to protect their faces. In fact, I'll put you that way for now, and you can look at the road. Okay, just move out the way here. Some people waiting for the bus. Let me just get rid of this message that's come up on my screen. So, does anybody remember what the Stumble Inn pub used to be? The Raven. It certainly did used to be the Raven, Michael. So, the Raven, did it get knocked down? Did they knock it down and build a new one? Anyway, whether they knocked it down and built a new one or they just renamed the Raven to the Stumble Inn. And then, right next door was the Sodall Mini Mart. I don't know if everybody remembers that. Sodall Mini Mart. It was never ever open. It was always shut. It was boarded up for a while. And I don't know why, I can't remember. Somebody might know. Please drop it in the comments if you know why the Sodall Mini Mart was always boarded up and never open. Can't remember. Don't know. But next door to the Sodall Mini Mart, next door to the Raven Pub, which then became the Stumble Inn, was... Oh, my son's on now. Hello, son. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I am enjoying making them. So, does anybody know... Sorry, I was going to say, next to the Stumble Inn was the Sodall Mini Market, and that area now has now become, as you can see, a chemist. So we've still got the Raven Pub, as it were. We've got the Stumble Inn Chippy. It's no longer a pub, as you can see, and it's now become a premier convenience store. So that's what it is now. There's the garage that I saw earlier. That's the garage, petrol station. It wasn't that long ago that there was a bad accident there with a motorbike and a car, and the motorbike ended up going right into the wall and into one of the petrol pumps. It's quite a serious accident, I believe. Not sure who was involved, the name of the people, and I certainly wouldn't say on air, but I think everything was okay. I think, apologies to anybody that's listening that knows different, but I do remember there was quite a bad accident there with a car and a motorbike. But yeah, there's a pharmacy, new pharmacy just there. Just going to move you across this way because I've got somebody passing me. And then across the way there we've got the doctors. If anybody was at that surgery, patient at that surgery or not. It's getting quite windy out here now and it's raining. I have got a bit of a waterproof case on my phone, so hopefully it'll hold up. Otherwise that's another expense we can well do without. On the left hand side here, hi Helen. On the left hand side here we've got a congregational church. Wharton Church, is it? I think it is. I don't know why it's Wharton Church because it's so far away from Wharton, but I think this is Wharton Church, might be wrong. Across the road there is a window company. Didn't used to be a window company. Does anybody know what that building used to be? What that corner shop there used to be? Anybody remember? Went in there quite a few times. So this is called, I was saying opening soon, new church, because they've just rebuilt this. They've just rebuilt this, and it is called Wharton and Cleggs Lane Church and Community Centre. So as I say, they've just rebuilt it, which is really good because the old one was falling down and in quite a bit of disrepair. New school, an academy school with United Learning. One of the many trusts that are now appearing. That's another conversation to be had. We won't be having that one. I think it's United Learning. That's for another day. No, on the right hand side, Sheila, if you're referring to the shop that I've just been talking about, it may have been a laundrette at some time, but it was actually a spare shop, a motor spare shop, owned again I think by two brothers. I'm going to stop here a little bit because I want to talk a little bit about a shop. Just going to get in here in a little bit, which is now Dearden Avenue. Let's show you the signpost up there. Does anybody remember in that area there, that used to be a row of terraced houses all the way up there, and does anybody remember the name of the English chippy that used to be on there? It was fabulous, and every Friday night you had numerous people queuing up here for this chippy every Friday night, and I kid you not, if nobody's aware, nobody can remember it, I kid you not, they were queuing out the door down the street. It was the best chippy by miles in its day, back in its day. It was owned and run by an older husband and wife, and it was the best chippy by far, and it was the first place that I know that you could get scraps, and you used to get fish and scraps or chips and scraps. James's chippy, well done, Ellie Rose Eaton. It was indeed James's chippy, and what a fantastic chippy it was. And if anybody out there agrees with me, I'm sure you'll comment. If anybody ever had the experience of Jimmy's chippy, you will know exactly, James's chippy, Jimmy's chippy, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll appreciate what I'm saying. I'm getting absolutely soaking wet through, so is my equipment. My phone is absolutely soaking wet through. Let's hope it doesn't get water ingress. So I'm now back on, I can't remember the name of this road. I did say it yesterday because I came up this way, if you recall. There I am with my arms again. I did say I was trying to cut them out. It was the best chippy. You're damn right it was. Yeah, it was the best chippy. So I'm just going to point away because there's somebody coming to me. Hi there, you okay? So we're back where we were previously yesterday. If I just pan around, let me get this power bank out of my pocket. If I pan round, you'll see Coniston Shops. So there's not really much point in the videoing anymore down here, and I'm quite conscious of the fact that my phone is getting absolutely wet through. So to the 38 people that are currently live with me, my sincere apologies. I am going to cut it short again, but I've done 3 videos today. Hopefully all of you will get something out of, probably not all of them, but you'll get something out of at least one of them, and it's been worthwhile. So I'm heading back down to my car, which is down off Easton Way, and I will hopefully, if the weather allows, do another one tomorrow. I'm at the dentist this afternoon once I've picked the little one up from school. So once I've been to the dentist, I'll be going home, sorting tea out and chilling out with the children, and I'll be back on tomorrow. But I will be posting later on in the comments, having a chat with you, catching up on everybody's comments that I've missed. So thanks again everybody for your time. Thanks again for your comments and your engagement. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you all very, very shortly. Bye for now.